Hopefully things are going well for you guys. As for me... Hold on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the time and date as I'm recording this. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take a look at the weather report, thanks to the wonderful Windows 10 update. And then I'm going to piece 2 and 2 together. And I'm going to go ahead and ask myself a question. Does something seem right at all? Does something seem off at all? No. Then I should be probably asking questions as to what the heck is going on.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Do you love classic games? Do you love retro games? Hell yeah. We got something for you, a segment known as Video Game Classics. Roll that motherfucking intro. I know we have an intro. Roll that intro.
Gaming of today is taking a crap. Might as well step back and go retro. Video game preservation is a big damn deal. All the games you missed out in the past. Let's take a look at all the treasures on carts and discs. Maybe someone will bring them to today for a second chance. But hey, this is Insert Channel Name here, and welcome to the archival of games of the past. Let's go retro with Video Game Classics. Just so you know, I had to go through the mental gymnastics of coming up with this intro. So for crying out loud, please appreciate it.
Now today in Video Game Classics, we're going to be taking a look at a game that basically was a really big deal at all. Now, back in the good old days, after the release of Doom and Doom 2, of course, and then of course a couple of other id Software games, id Software would be like, okay, we got to figure something out here. Oh, we got this fancy new engine. Oh, wow, we could do crazy stuff with this engine. We have gone so far in technology. You could say how this game is one of the very first games that brought upon the 3D FPS shindig. That's right. There were a title that began as a 3D FPS. Not only that, that game also became like a big deal when it came to multiplayer, because guess what? It was also one of the first games to implement online multiplayer. And, yeah, pretty insane. And, however, everybody flocked to this game from left and right, especially because of the multiplayer. It became a franchise, and the latest release being Champions. However, we're going to be talking about Quake, and not only Quake, the very first Quake. The Quake that started it all. One of the many that started it all. Because I know for a fact there could be other games out there that did stuff shortly after Quake or before Quake. Something I have to keep in mind about. But anyway, let's get right on going. The very first Quake. The very, very first Quake that basically everybody flocked to because of the online multiplayer. No shit. And then everybody went crazy, and then because everybody went crazy for the online multiplayer, everybody went for fucking Quake 3 Arena. Everybody loved Quake 3 Arena. Oh yeah, everybody's favorite is fucking Quake 3. But anyway, let's go to the very first game, because that game had been recently remastered thanks to Night Dive Studios. Especially with additional cut content, which is going to basically surprise you right off the bat if you have played Quake before, or have basically beaten Quake and got all the secrets. Pretty great. Anyway, yes, we're going to be taking a look at Quake 1, the very first game in the franchise, Quake. Here we go.
Quake is the good old golden days FPS that goes more three-dimensional and adds in online multiplayer. The game is a really big deal to everyone, and you are going to find out why. The game's story has you going through 4 episodes and collecting 4 runes in order to take down the big bad, who is the most easiest final boss fight to figure out and take out in one hit. To be fair, he does throw in his minions at you and traps too. But anyway, let's get right on going. The game takes on a cyberish goth horror theme with some Lovecraft shenanigans in the mix. And yes, you take on from bloodthirsty soldiers and rabid dogs to counts of big-ass whatever the fuck they are, but they're creepy-looking motherfuckers. You also have a blob that makes you feel like you're in Nickelodeon Slime Time, except the slime is alive and made of dangerously explosive chemicals. Yeah, when you make it to episode 4, be warned. Good luck. Anyway, there's also a hidden difficulty known as Nightmare Mode. If you find it, like I said, good luck. Anyway, okay, let's get right on going. There are also secrets such as hidden walls and areas that offer you more ammo, weapons, health, and at times quad damage, letting you take everyone out with 1 to tiny few hits and saves you plenty of ammo. Also, there are secret stages that will also come with secrets. That's right, accessing secrets can be hard to figure out at times, but some you even know how to get to can also be tough to access. Like you're gonna have to, for example, master rocket jumping, if all else fails. Or grenade jumping, rather than rocket jumping, yeah. Basically, the game rewards you plenty and is really satisfying for finding these secrets and can simply keep things going forward. The selection of games involve shotguns, grenade and rocket launchers, lightning guns, and nail guns, which are machine guns that require 9-inch nails brand ammo packs. Oh yeah, there is a soundtrack made by Trent Reznor and the 9-inch nails. However, YouTubers should be careful, for the soundtrack is copyrighted and you may be hit with a copyright claim. So be careful, guys. Don't forget to mute the music, alright? If you're just to be safe, just mute the music. The game back in the day was demanding. Yes, they went to ahead. Even console ports were a bitch. The single-player campaign is lengthy, chaotic, and challenging, especially with bigger and more decorated levels compared to Doom. Enemies in the game have their strengths and weaknesses, especially considering how the giant lightning Yeti monsters will run your nail gun more effective for a quick takedown than you would to rely on a rocket launcher. There are 3-legged monsters that were born with a homing missile launcher in their digestive system, or for a digestive system, I don't know. And there are also leaping monsters with big-ass teeth, and also there are dudes with swords, alright? The game's bosses are actually simplistic, and there are 2 of them. I mentioned the final boss fight, but the first one you encounter has you hitting both switches on the side, and then the one that electrocutes the enemy, yeah, you do that multiple times depending on the difficulty. On easy, you could do it 1 time and that would just be it. Even though the final boss does send minions after you and then place traps on his domain, the final boss, you just wait for that wandering spiky ball to fly inside it and then use the slip gate, which makes timing play a role, but yeah, the fight is still simplistic as hell. The enemies can be way more fiercer and can put up a fight, and that can make up for it. Quake's design fits in well with its intended theme. Yes, you wind up wandering around eerie-looking environments and being aware of many dangers, and of course you have traps in combination. However, the main star for Quake would be the online multiplayer, and yes, it's fast-paced and intense fun. Thanks to the Night Dive remaster, you could play with friends through matchmaking, even with crossplay turned on, split screen, or with bots. There is a good selection of multiplayer levels, but there are also levels from the single player that are remade specifically for multiplayer. Quake is well known for its multiplayer, and you will definitely have a blast. Also, I forgot to mention, multiplayer also has quad damage power-ups. So, yes. There will be chaos. Anyway, single player or multiplayer, Quake is satisfying and enjoyable. A timeless classic. A game definitely worth checking out and playing fully through. And if you have not played Quake, do yourself a favor and give this one your attention.
Oh, sweet, they added crossplay? Oh, hell yeah. Quake me up inside, and quake my friends up, and then quake my friends up inside. That's gonna be dope. Anyway, Quake, everybody. Quake. I have a question. How did we went from... Wait, how did we went from that whole little fantasy goth aesthetic to, oh yeah, we're fighting an evil mutant alien army or whatever it is, and then it goes straight to, oh, we're gonna basically compete with each other in battle arenas, and then go straight back to the whole, oh yeah, alien wars, mutant alien wars. Well, I mean, all those games involve something called a fucking slipgate, so... Still makes me wonder. I have so many questions right now! Ah! Anyway, that is all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out, motherfuckers. I mean, peace out. That sounded really aggressive. Peace out, motherfuckers. Yeah, what the hell was I thinking?
This is nothing but a video product made by a fellow gamer man. Ayo!